Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I am 3D printing yet another Darth Vader. And I know you're thinking, Chris, don't you already have a white Darth Vader? Well, I do and I don't. This Darth Vader here is iridescent pearl, and the Darth Vader I'm printing now is just a plain old white, like a milky white. So since I had it out, I figured I would do it. You can kind of tell the difference, even in this camera. But let me see if I can get you another. See how this one that I'm holding onto is kind of pink? That's the iridescent pearl, right? Versus more of a pure white. So that's going to be the difference in the colors here. At a distance, the pearl looks a lot like with the white, but it is not white. Not Betty White. Not Barry White. Just very white. But not any other way. So Liz is dropping in and out. Her internet has not been treating her well. I have a few things that I need to showcase. All that said, so it's really kind of sad that Liz's internet is not doing well. May need some help potentially with some screen grabs on the Discord chat server. If not, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to help. We can test here. The first thing that I picked up, got it on sale, $10. Not bad. A brand new t-shirt here. It's like a comic shirt. What jumped out at me most is the fact that it's Star Wars. Yes, hello. But the lettering, right, is this pink, this like hot pink in yellow. So is anybody able to capture this? Screen cap it, because I cannot hold it and cap at the same time. But this is the t-shirt I got. I may end up starting to wear it tomorrow. It's definitely gonna probably peel at some point. It's issue TK421, auth 1138. They put all the Star Wars numbers on there. It was great, featuring Boba Fett, but of course Darth Vader, come to the dark side, even though it was in pink. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. Let me check to see if anybody is able to help in the cantina. Yes, Kurt is here. Awesome. Thank you very much, Kurt. Appreciate the support. The next thing I'm going to show you, I believe I already had one of these. And I'm saying that incredulously. If I did, great, because this means I can use this one. It's another pet bowl, aka cereal bowl for daddy. It's a daddy-sized cereal bowl. Because, you know, if you're going to eat cereal, you might as well go all out. Or all in. So this is one that I got. This one I got a little cheaper. This one about $8 retail. It's got Star Wars on it, obviously, and more than just Star Wars. The different characters, and like R2-D2 is an R, A, there's Princess Leia with the buns, T has got like the Boba Fett style, A is a Vader. I mean, it's really cool. W, Wookiee, Chewbacca, S, C-3PO, there's a Stormtrooper. So it's kind of neat. I like how they did the lettering on this particular bowl. That is not going to be used to feed a pet that we don't have. But it will be used, more than likely, for cereal. In fact, I may be swapping out my Grogu bowl for this one. So the Grogu bowl may get sidelined. I know I've been doing the Grogu bowl, but I may be shifting to the regular old Star Wars bowl. Another thing that I got, same place, that I got the Grogu bowl, or sorry, the Star Wars bowl. Make sure I'm back just right. Here we have a Chewie, we are home. Chewie, we're home. Chewie, we're home. That's my best Harrison Ford. Chewie, we're home. That's my old Harrison Ford. So it's another thin mat. They had it, so I got it. They also had a Grogu one, but I already had the Grogu one that they had in store. Then today, I was almost like really dismayed because another box of Star Wars figures showed up. And I'm thinking, oh god, did I accidentally order 3? And I did not open the other one, which makes me wonder which box I got a duplicate of. And I'm hoping I got a duplicate of this box. I really am. And here's why. because this wave contains a few different figures that I absolutely would love to have multiples of. An off-world Jawa. I will be opening one and keeping one in the box. There's the off-world Jawa for everyone. Comes with a Suga, aka egg. So it comes with the egg, which I thought was going to be an exclusive. Glad it turned out not to be, because I can... the Jawas there, that one's got soft goods, which is awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to do a quick comparison to see if there's any damage on the cards, because I'll put one to the side and keep one in the package. This one seems fine to keep. The next one I got, I can tell you this is the one that's going to be the one I'm going to open. Let me just check this other one real quick. Love this one. Oh, man. This is probably easily going to go down in history as one of my favorite Ahsoka Tano figures. So this wave has Ahsoka Tano. Really nice sculpt, specifically facial sculpt on Ahsoka. Great paint app. So here's a close-up shot. I think you can agree. If you've seen other Ahsoka figures, I wouldn't say that they're great, but this one is spot on. Ahsoka Tano, Mandalore. She's got her lightsabers, still blue. But very happy about, very happy. Oh man, that's a nice one. That's a nice Ahsoka. It's a very nice Ahsoka. So that one will get opened. Then we're moving on to the next one. This one is going to stay in the box. The reason why is because I don't know if I have a duplicate yet. ARC Trooper Echo. So I don't think I had Echo before. And there was only one released in this wave, or at least in my box. I only got one. This is a part of the wave. Hopefully, we'll see these on store shelves, because if that's the case, then I'd probably grab an extra. But as it stands for now, I'm going to keep ARC Trooper Echo in... And I want to say this was released in a multi-pack at some point in the recent past. But I guess I'm going to have to triple check. Okay, that's... yeah, because I got 3 of the last one of the... Is that the last one? Okay, 5s, Maul. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks because they gave... I mean, it's going to be a popular character. But we've got 3 Darth Mauls in this particular wave. Nice Darth Mauls. Darth Maul, also Mandalore, to complement Ahsoka. If you watched the final season of the Clone Wars on Disney Plus when it was released, and what was that, earlier this year? Last year? I've lost count. Either way, easily one of my favorite Mauls. I like Maul with his cybernetic legs, and I like him without his robes. It's very nice. This is a good Maul. So we've got a new Ahsoka, an off-world Jawa. I will absolutely want to be army building these, and a Darth Maul. So I don't need to army build these because obviously they're single characters. These are not the ones I'm going to be opening today. I'm going to be opening the other one that I showed you the other day, the Emperor's Railguard, because I had an extra one. Wow, that's really nice. Graper, it is. Remember when everyone used to hate Ahsoka? Dark Toilord, I was not really much of a... I wasn't able to follow along the Clone Wars, but it kind of baffles me how anybody could hate Ahsoka. We need a Bad Batch Echo? Oh, true. That's the one that we have not yet seen. I mean, they cannot let Bad Batch go without Echo. They gave us Crosshair, but without Echo, it's like shipping without Omega. It just makes no sense. You've never seen Darth Maul beyond TPM? Oh man, the best Maul is Clone Wars Maul. Second only to Rebels Maul. Third only to Solo Maul, and my least favorite Maul is the Phantom Menace. My least favorite Maul of them all, Phantom Menace. Nice Ahsoka. You can see for now. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. See, even Liz knows. It's a good Ahsoka. It's a solid Ahsoka. Soft goods here on the ERG, Emperor's Railguard. You can even pop the helmet off. Give him a different helmet. I'm not going to do that, though. You're now halfway through Rebels. Oh, yeah. You don't need to watch Clone Wars in any particular order, you know, with other shows. But I would absolutely say Maul's in Okay, I just spoiled it for you. Never mind. Never mind. Well, now you got to see Solo. You're going to be like, wait a minute. Chris said that Maul was in... Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Okay, Chris didn't lie. You think Disney needs to do a Darth Maul series? I don't disagree. I think that would be great. A baby Hera would be good, although okay, no spoilers. Liz, no spoilers, Liz. Just not going to spoil anything. Don't want to spoil anything. Doing my best not to spoil. The spoils of Star Wars. Like the spoils of war. So, yeah, this is a good... I'm very happy. I thought I had ordered a few extras of these. And I'm not sure if any of them really came through, but you can't... To me, this is like one of those... The Emperor's Railguard, one of my favorite figures from Return of the Jedi. One of them. I mean, I think the Return of the Jedi wave was probably my most treasured as a kid. I mean, there were so many of them. So many cool characters. Jabba's Palace characters, right? I love those. You know, give me more of those. Absolutely every single time. Emperor's Railguard. So I'm trying to get the pistol in his hand. And careful, don't step on anything if you don't know what it is. Thank you. There we go. The pistol's gonna keep falling out. Easy, honey. Careful, honey, because sometimes you may step on something and it will go through your sock and hurt your foot. It's probably not a good idea to do. You watched the prequels last week. Plan to do Solo and Rogue One this. Oh, okay, fair enough. You've already seen Rogue One. Oh, then watch Solo first. Bad Batch Lego Shuttle, easy. Not coming with Omega really annoyed me. Yeah, Greeper, I totally agree.
It's supposed to go like this.
Well, this is made such that if you build the Emperor's Railguard with this helmet, then that's the shoulders for that particular helmet. But I'm keeping this helmet on him.
Well, can I take off?
Yeah, but I'm going to keep the helmet on him.
That's who he is.
Yeah, that's who he is. He's got a goatee. You're following the order, so Solo would be first. Well, you can do it in any order at this point, if it's just a regular old Star Wars story. By the way, thank you for following Gaming Name 23. Did you get it? Did you get it on? Try not to force it, but let's see here. It goes like this, and let's get it on like that. Like that's what it would look like. Very good. Good configuration. You like that one more? Okay. I happen to like both of them, but my favorite is the classic Emperor's Railguard, because this is like the Emperor's Railguard that I grew up with. So
I like this.
Yeah, I know. So I'll see if I can find one for you. Yeah, sound good?
That takes off.
Yeah, both of them come off. Yeah, so you can go either way. So he can have it, or he can be in total disguise. Then he's got his blade. Total, you don't even know what he is. You can't even tell. Hang on, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it still, so they can see it, so the camera can focus. There you go.
Total disguise.
See, that's why. Now the helmet kind of pops off. All right. Who would win, Baby Yoda or Baby Darth Maul? I'm gonna go with Grogu on this one. And hello there, MagTech. Good to see ya. Welcome back. Jedi has grown. That's generally what happens when time marches on and you don't see me for a while. You don't see us for a while. Then suddenly we show up. I'm gonna put this in here. Nice. Can we see the guard without it being firmly grasped? Yeah, here, give me a second. I'll give you both shots. I gotta get the one of his weapons in his hand here. Okay, there's one. There's one Emperor's Railguard. Hopefully that's in focus. Is it in focus? Let's see here. Mostly in focus. Let's see if I can sit back a little further. No, it's still not in focus. Why does that not want to focus? Give me a second. Let me try that. There we go. There's Emperor's Railguard 1. Emperor's Railguard. Oh, now it went out of focus again. Kurt, were you able to get one in focus ever so briefly? The Railguards and Sith Troopers are some of the coolest designs, I swear. Yeah, the Sith Trooper I loved. The design of the Sith Trooper was fantastic. I was really disappointed they didn't play him more. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get more of them. You got 2 shots? Fair enough. Oh, it's the weapon that's throwing it off? Yeah, Liz, you're probably right. Now, we'll do the second version of the ERG. Give him his pike. You just want more screen time? That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. I'm totally with you. Okay. This one, not as... I mean, yeah, I like it. I just wish that you didn't see the eyes here through the mask. I think it would look much more epic if the eyes were not through the mask. Here, I'll wait for the things to drop there. This is the same figure. The only difference is here. It's the same figure. It's just, is it gonna go? There we go. Just different mask. Okay, hopefully, Kurt, you got something in there. Did you get one in there before it dropped? Got it? Cool. Thank you. Alright, I am going to stack and file. Hey, BRZ Ray. Burrs Ray. I was going to be printing something practical tonight. Krusty would have been proud of me. And then I realized, like, wait, I've not done a white Vader. So, I was like, alright, well, might as well do that now. Yep, what's up? I can't. Armpit farts. And he takes a lot of practice, and I don't do them well as others. Try showing mommy. The things that child sees on the internet. Mom, look what I can do. I did not encourage that. Have we done the Mentos and Diet Coke thing? Not yet. Not yet. By the way, try hearing that at midnight as you're fast asleep. That's... Metric System Advocate. Good to see you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here on this Tuesday evening. The week's not quite half over yet. We will get there. We'll get there together. Sometimes I can't, honey. It's like I can only do so many in a day.
How do you do it?
You put your hand, cup your hand, cup it, and then you stick it in the pit of your arm, cup it, and then you let the air kind of escape through it. You got to create like suction. You can also do it like. See, I can do hand farts easier than armpit farts. You've got to create suction. Can't do it as well as others. Didn't practice as a kid. Just woke up drinking coffee with half a burger. Nice. Well, at least you're not drinking your burger. Although, I guess if you chew it enough, then eventually you're drinking it. Now, I'm gonna tell her to smell her hand. I'm gonna get a stern look. In 3, 2, there it was. You missed it, just off camera. I got the stern look. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a risk we dads take, or risk that we dads take. It is. It is. What do we have now? Nothing. We have completed the haul for today. The figures are going to be going down. Getting filed, if you will. swear we had an Echo. Echo. So I may not need an extra single-carded Echo. Hang on, I'm pretty sure it came in a 3-pack. Let's find out. Arc Trooper Echo figure. Yeah, it came in the 3-pack. Okay, because Echo 5's and Jesse. Okay, we're good. Echo 5's and Jesse. So we already had this. We just didn't have a single card. We had the 3-pack, which is great. Okay, so I don't have to chase another one of those down. Awesome. Toying around. Yeah, you missed it. Like, okay, so toying around at the beginning of the show. It's usually when I show things off. Like usually like new Star Wars things I get. This is not a toy, but it is a bowl, a giant bowl for pets. We don't have a pet, so I usually fill it with cereal and eat that on the weekends. And then I got my new, I guess, case. So I'll show you, since you're a toy fan. This is the wave with the Off-World Jawa. I got another one of these, so I'll be opening that one in coming days. Be sure to show up. I'm here every night, 6 p.m. The Ahsoka, the new Ahsoka, and look at the facial sculpt on the Ahsoka. I got a duplicate of her as well, so I'll be opening her. Look at that. She just looks so good. And a Darth Maul. Very happy with this Maul as well. There were 3 of the Mauls in this particular case, so they're probably going to be out there, theoretically, if distribution doesn't suck too much. So yeah, so I've got multiple Mauls. Put that over there because I only need to take down 4 to store. So there are 3 Mauls in the case. And then I got another thing like you know, honestly, here's what you can do. Pop over to Discord. Usually the screenshots are captured and uploaded to the Cantina channel. So that way, if you do happen to miss something that I'm showcasing, you can go there. Now, the cool thing is, toying around, if you're still with me, I'm also printing yet another Star Wars figure. This is a Darth Vader figure. It will end up looking like this, only just white rather than this UV reactive green. So that's, I'm also making Star Wars figures. Jedi saw the hologram figures, and she's like, I want one. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I can't, I mean, I can, but like, it's a lot to go through. I don't think I can redo the entire set, but she asked for a Leia, hologram Leia, so I'm gonna have to do that. Toying around, starting printing again today. Okay, cool. I printed, like I said, these figures, they articulate. There's a whole line of them. I don't know how many. Probably 20 to 30 of the different figures, like K2SO, Battle Droid, like Leia, pilots. I mean, the guy just designed a ton of them. And they all articulate. They were somewhat of a challenge to put together, but if what you're doing is FDM, then you should be able to handle it just fine. If you're up to an electrical project, this is going to be fun for you. I am not. I am not into electrical anything. The only electrical I'm into is Electric Avenue. And we already rocked down to there. And then we took it higher. Just so you know. That's exactly what happened. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? Am I the only one from the 80s here? I might very well be. So, buttons. We've got a few different videos to do, that we could do for the advice stuff. I've got a few things that we can talk about. And I thought I'd talk about 3 habits of especially happy people, or how to be happy. Because a lot of people just seem to make that a thing that they want to do. I'm like, alright, so we're going to talk about it. I think that's going to be the crux of today's advice video. Baron Von Bunyip remembers. Great, okay. Glad we are along on the same ride there. Glad I'm not completely alone. Only partially alone. That was a funny way. Okay. Well, just stick around for another 2 minutes. I'm sure I'll do something else funny. I'm like stopping a bloody nose from happening. That's not funny when your child comes to you with a bloody nose. Then you have to teach her how to how to handle the bloody nose, and in the process teach her about cartilage. She's not bleeding now. Obviously, she was trotting in here, not bleeding all over the place. She's got to work on her armpit farts, though. I'm a little disappointed that she has not progressed in her armpit fartiness. I'm probably pushing her too hard. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so it is 6:36. We've got about 45 minutes or so before the Vader is done. Don't pick too deep. The rule here is just don't pick. Don't stick your finger up there. But it's the perfect size. No. This is what happens. Do you like bloody noses? Now I worry if she ever says, yeah, I love them. Oh, God. Then I'm in trouble. Okay. We have whisked away all the extraneous data. So if we get any new followers, cheers, etc., I won't hear or see them. How else will you find golden nuggets? Well, we can go to we can pick up chicken nuggies. Chicky nuggies. Fake chicky nuggies. Faux chickies. Nuggies. Noogie. Alright. I am going to set the stage here. We're going to turn that off. Turn on my crusty timer. Reset it. Got to try to keep this within 10 minutes. You can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Well, you can. I mean, they must be a really good friend. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I'm an expert in being myself. I love sharing my advice, perspectives, thoughts, ideas, opinions, advice. Did I already say advice? Well, I like giving advice. A lot. But one size definitely does not fit all. So if I happen to say something that you disagree with, or maybe you can think about adding something to everything that I'm laying down, feel free to comment. I appreciate that, and of course liking the video, potentially even sharing it with someone who might also want to hear what it is I'm about to share with you. Thanks again to my wonderful community watching me live on Twitch as I speak through what it is that I wanted to talk about. I've made mention of this point in recent days, and I really wanted to kind of put a finer point on it, because for some reason or another, as a society, a global society, we've come to the conclusion that we must be happy. Like, happiness is everything. Do everything you can to be happy. And I can't say that that's necessarily the wrong take. It's just that we, as human beings, could not survive on happiness alone. It's just not practical. I mean, could you imagine being happy all the time? And there are probably people out there who are genuinely happy all the time, and there may even be people out there who you believe are happy all the time, and those are the people, I'm not going to say you have to worry about, but those are the people you can't really believe are always happy, because it's not practical. We have ranges of emotions, and going around thinking that you could be happy all the time kind of dismisses the idea, or really doesn't give you the freedom to feel other feelings apart from happiness. I like being happy. Who doesn't like being happy? But there are certain things you need to do if you want to be happy. Not all the time. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that because I don't believe that's practical. It may be possible, but I don't think it's practical. 3 things that you probably need to do, and I wrote these down just in case. Goals. Set goals. And I actually read something this morning, and a goal without a plan is nothing more than a wish. So when you set a goal, here's the key. Set a realistic goal. The right type of goal. One that you know you can achieve. It's nice to have some lofty goals, certainly, things to reach for, but a goal that's going to fulfill you. A goal that might bring happiness if you reach that goal. And when that happens, it doesn't matter how grand or how small that goal happens to be, if it's realistic, then you're going to be achieving your goals all the time. And you're going to feel successful because you've been achieving your goals. You've been planning to achieve those goals, because you can't just set a goal and go, well, set the goal, I'm done. Why am I not happy? You got to do the work. You always got to do the work. If you want something in life, you've got to earn it. But even thinking about how you accomplish these goals is important. Thinking about collaborative goals rather than competitive goals, right? You may want to start pursuing the possibility of being number one in your field or always coming in first place. That's possible, but is that practical? Like, how much stress are you going to endure with that kind of experience? But if your goal is less competitive and more collaborative, then you're working on something with other people and you're building up something for other people. You are working together, and it's easier to accomplish a goal when you are working with somebody, when it's collaborative in nature, a shared goal to make something happen, whatever that thing happens to be. Let's say you want to do something for your neighborhood, right? You want to your goal is to make a lemonade stand, right? I mean, it's a simple goal. You could do it. I didn't say that you would be profitable, and maybe that could be your goal. You'd have to take, you'd have to drive a different plan with that. But a collaborative, spirit, in that vein, you would do it with a couple of the neighbors, and you would bring smiles to your neighbors' faces. That's the goal by building this lemonade stand, and you did it together, and you were successful, and you sold lemonade, and look, you made $1. Well, that was $1 more than you had before, so yay, you can reinvest it into the next lemonade stand. So, you got to think about the right types of goals, not just goals in general. The next thing you need to do is refocus and pay particular attention to the positive more so than the negative. Not always easy. And this is kind of like a glass half full, glass half empty kind of scenario. But if you accentuate the positive, there's a song in that, then you're going to find that your outlook is also positive versus always dwelling in the negative. This is a big deal. This is your focus. That's going to determine your outcome every single time. If all you're doing is seeing everything that's wrong, like, you're going to wonder, like, why am I not happy? I'm doing everything I like doing. Why am I not happy? Because you're not spending time accentuating the positive. And I'm not talking about getting along in life or working with other people. I'm talking specifically about your attitude. You are responsible. You and you alone are responsible for your own attitude. You and you alone are responsible for your own happiness. At no point in sharing these tips am I going to say, rely on somebody else to bring you happiness. Put it on their shoulders. Don't ever do that. That was me explaining what I'm not going to say, because I won't. It's not right. You can't do that. So even if the world is negative and everything you're seeing is negative, and maybe the way that you're hearing what you're picking up on is negative, even if it's not negative, someone might say something completely benign. They may say something like, hey, you left your food in the microwave, right? What, you're always telling me what to do. I'm like, well, yes, when you're done with the food and it's in the microwave, generally speaking, you take it out and eat it. Well, I forgot. Okay, well, just take it out next time, maybe, and that way it doesn't go to waste. Well, that's not negative. It's an observation, right? It's not personal. It's just an observation. But if all you're seeing out of that is negativity, that's exactly what it is. That's what you're hearing is negative, even if it isn't. Even if it isn't. Now, I'll give you another way to look at that same situation. Hey, you left your thing in the microwave. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, I sometimes I forget. I get kind of busy. I did not mean to. Okay, thank you. Well, is it still good? Oh, good. Could you bring it? Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, it's saved. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Well, it was positive. The microwave meal or drink has been saved. It's been salvaged. It was the same experience. It's just you chose to see it as positive. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me I did that, because sometimes I forget. So now the other person's aware that next time that might happen, they might be able to potentially save a step. Well, next time maybe I'll bring the thing to them when the microwave it's done heating, right? So there's two different ways to look at just about every situation, and how you look at it is going to determine how you feel. Do you want to be happy? It's your responsibility, but accentuating the positive in every situation comes down to you. The third thing, this is a big deal, because most forget about this, right? They don't even think about it. You gotta forgive others. You can't walk around with this grudge, because that's a weight. You gotta forgive others. They did something wrong. Let's say they They took the thing. They always take the food from the microwave. They're always doing the wrong thing. And let's say they took something that you were holding on to and you really wanted to eat, you couldn't wait for, and they put it in the microwave and they ate it. I'm like, well, if you carry that around with you for the rest of your life, and some people do, it's like drinking a poison, you drinking a poison and expecting the other person to fall ill. You gotta let go. Can't hold grudges. Gotta forgive. Gotta move on. Don't live like that. Don't hold on to that, because you're holding on to negativity every single time. You cannot forgive somebody else, despite what they did. I don't care what they did. If you can't forgive them, doesn't mean you excuse what they did, but if you can't forgive them, you're never going to find happiness. So if you want to be happy, 3 things. Again, I had to write them down just in case, because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Set the right type of goals for you, attainable and potentially collaborative. Accentuate the positive in every possible situation, even the ones that you don't think there's any positivity in, and forgive others. You're going to find yourself, if you practice those 3 habits, feeling a lot happier, or at least a lot more satisfied with where your life is. And I'm not saying this applies to everybody, because certain people have certain conditions, but those 3 things, I believe, are fail-safe and foolproof. You may have other suggestions to share with the rest of the community, at which point I would, again, ask you to leave a comment. You know, I might be missing something. These are just my top ideas, my top thoughts, the things that I try to do in situations to be happy. And that is that. Under 10 minutes. I was watching the timer. And it was good. Better than microwaving an egg. My cousin exploded one. Oh, yeah. You don't ever want to microwave an egg. Ever. You do not want to microwave an egg. The real money is in the banana stand. True. I didn't even think of using this. I should have said banana stand, right? I should have said that. I think another thing key to happiness is gratefulness. That's another good one. That kind of falls in the same... Well, yeah, gratefulness is like looking at the positive, being grateful, right? That's a good one. That's a really good one, Larzeus. You know, and I think we talked about that. We alluded to that the other day. Like, you have to think... Oh, no. What it was one of my quotes, one of my YouTube shorts that I also post on Twitter and everywhere else. Like, you have to... Don't complain about the things you don't have. Be grateful about the things that you do. Like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Would you rather have something or nothing? That's what it boils down. When I'm talking to Jedi, it's like, would you rather have something or nothing? I'd rather have something. Well, there you go. Don't complain about the things you don't have. Be grateful for the things you do. See, these are maxims. This is none of this should be a surprise to anybody. At all. None of this. But hopefully that particular, hopefully that I feel that I said everything that I needed to say was valid. I don't think I'm wrong. Half a loaf of bread is better than no bread. That's exactly what I'm saying. Something or nothing. Depending on what it is. Sorry, I was checking something else. We've got about 11 minutes before the new YouTube video drops. 93%. 14 minutes left on the Vader. So the new YouTube video is going to drop, and then basically the Vader is going to be done virtually the same time. Ow. My back, by the way, it healed pretty quickly. I thought I was gonna be sore for like a day or so, but I was fine. Despite pulling my muscle, I don't know. You know, I do kind of wonder if it's been related to the flaxseed, because I can tell you I have less inflammation, so with a pulled muscle, inflammation would probably have happened, so yeah. Because I pulled it pretty hard. I mean, I was like, oh man, I'm going to feel that one, and I never really did. Nomi 3 notes, it isn't about having what you want, it's about wanting what you already have. It's true. It's a good way of saying it. A damaged card for an action figure is better than no action figure. I agree, big fan. I agree. By the way, big fan, I am jealous that you saw those little things. You shared them in Cantina. Those would be cool to have. I don't know what they were. The Porg, and what else was there? A Wookiee or something? They looked really cool. I tagged Pez Liz on the Discord thread. I don't know what store you were at, but Adder says it's that healthy vegan diet. You heal quickly. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But I was making mention. I got to give this update. Flaxseed. Consider eating it. Anybody can eat it. It's good. It's good. It's yummy. Well, it's not yummy without being in things, but it's a good thing to have because it's got things you need, like amino acids and essential fatty acids and all that stuff. But I really the reason why Adder. I mean, okay, I'm gonna talk about my prostate again. Prostate check. No, I'm not gonna do a live prostate check, although I need to get one. At a certain age, all men have to do that. Colonoscopy. So I know I got to get one on deck. I was having my prostate has always been enlarged, swollen, right? And it has to do with inflammation. And I've been looking for a nutritional way of eliminating it. And I believe I've found the solution in the flaxseed. So, and I told Diana last night, I'm like, well, your body doesn't just, the inflammation doesn't just, or de-inflammation doesn't affect just one area of the body. It affects your whole body. So I pulled a muscle, 2 muscles on my back. I wrenched it. I'm like, oh, this is going to be... I mean, I was having problems kind of turning around yesterday, but I'm serious. I don't feel a thing today. Didn't take a muscle relaxer or anything like that. But what happens is your body has got inflammation. So if you have to deal with inflammation in any way, shape, or form, I got a flaxseed. You can get 4 pounds on Amazon for like $8, $9, which is great. I got like a 1 pound bag just to try it for like $3.50 at Ross. Anybody can eat it. It's good. Throw a tablespoon in with refried beans. You don't even know it's there. I need to tell Diana to try it. She's been having eye issues. Her eyes have been dry and kind of goopy. Hope no one's eating right now. But yeah, so I should tell her, I'm like, eat a little bit of this. You can eat this because then maybe it'll help the inflammation in your eyes. I need to tell her that. I should just sneak it in. I'm like, just have these beans, Diana. Have them. Eat them. Eat the beans, Diana. Eat them. Don't have to tell me twice. She would say, no. She always... I have to, like, watch her. Because otherwise she won't. Like, oh, yeah, I will. No, you won't. I'm going to watch you eat the beans. Eat them. Now. Don't make me put them on a beansicle. And, I'm not an Instant Pot master. But the Instant Pot, I'm kind of happy to have tried it per everybody's recommendation. Glad we had one. I think actually I may end up having to do. Oh, I should soak those beans overnight. Well, I did it with soaking and without soaking. So I need to do I need to do it overnight. I think I like them a little better. They're a little softer when you soak overnight. Although you don't need to with the pressure cooker. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you for reminding me, even though you didn't. But I'll scrape the beans into a bowl so that way I can say, Diana, eat these beans. Here, just a spoonful. There. Shove it in her mouth. Eat, chew. Spit. Don't spit it out. Don't spit it out. Sometimes feeding Diana is like feeding a baby. Don't. Seriously. What's a bean? You want a bean? You want a bean? You want a bean? Oh, boop. Then I get the look. That's when the look happens. She's got the look. She's got the look. What in the world would make my done it feel blue when everything I ever do I do for you? And I go la 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 la. She's got the look. What was that? What was that band name? I used to love them. Roxy? No. What's the name of that? Roxette? Roxette? Yeah, okay. Oh, I got it. She's got the beans. She's got the beans. She's got the beans. Just an 80s kind of day. Roxette. Roxanne! You don't have to turn on the red light. Roxanne! 96%. 8 minutes left. 4 minutes before the new YouTube video drops. Tonight's video is not as easy to get to as I would like, but I'm going to get there anyway. We're up to 180 subscribers right now. The analytics I'm pretty happy with for a new channel. Glad everybody's watching things all the way through, or at least most of the way through. Or at least the people who are subscribed. That's a good foundation for a new YouTube channel. Life advice. Tips to tell it's time to move on in a relationship. So we have got... That is on deck for a 7 p.m. release. You forgot to mention last time you were here, you should be able to get custom channel link with 180 subs. You got yours. Really? I don't think I can. I thought you had to have like 2,000. I was pretty sure you had to have 2,000. Channel. I've got, I mean, your channel. Customized channel. They've like buried so many things. Channel URL, custom. Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's not where I want to be. Dang it. Channel dashboard, your channel, customized channel. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, so I gotta go to the customization tab. Basic info. No, I don't. I have a channel URL. I don't have a custom URL option right now. Just a channel URL. I don't think I can get one until I get to 2,000. Which, you know, just, you know, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I mean, my hope is to have done it, so I'm glad to have done it. From Google, 100 more subscribers, but, oh, be at least 30 days old. Okay. So I gotta wait for 30. Okay, that's cool. So at that point, what I want to do is basically rename the old... I want to figure out if I can move my verified name over to the advice channel and the old name to, like, Chris Perillo something. I don't know. I want to move my verified name and channel over to the new channel because people will check it. And I'd rather have them subscribe there on a fresh channel than whatever the old thing is. I'm basically burning it. Your optometrist said your eyes are doing it in 2 seconds instead of 10 after blinking. She said twice a day. Put a hot towel on your eyes twice daily. Hot as I can stand without burning them. Massage the oil ducts above and below the eyes without rubbing your eyes. Oh, interesting. She's going... Diana's going to be going to, like, an ENT. Thank you, Kurt. And Zangers, thank you. I love the plaid. Tomorrow's the first sale at my thrift store for clothing. So I'm hoping that they've got a few flannels there that I can grab. I'll be grabbing those flannels. They'll be on sale, 30% off, and then some jeans possibly. Although I've got to figure out how Diana needs to measure me. I need to have my waist measured. My inseam. I know my height is 32. I know my inseam is 32, right? That's your height. That has not changed. Thank you. New YouTube video is out. Let's go over there and peep the comments to the new YouTube video. It is up and out, up and at them. Up and at them. Switching. Dang it, why is it? I know why it does it, because it's always the default. 2 likes already? Wow! All right, let's see if Eclipse Empire has the first comment again. He does. Gregory Taylor. Hey there, Chris. Look forward to your advice videos every day. You possess a skill for communicating your life experience in a way that's informative and entertaining. You can tell you have a passion for sharing. I appreciate that. And being number one. That's the best kind of first comment. Like, not an insipid first comment, but an actually, like, a good, valid first comment. By the way, I apologize. We've got that. Time for a new video. Let's watch the like and comment. Sorry, Liz, I didn't have it on. Your internet didn't die. I just forgot to flip it back over to this view. Snap soon. Comes in. Nice advice. Thank you for watching it completely all the way through. That's important. Can't just like and comment. Even if you watch it at 2 speed. And these videos, I believe... Yeah, these are the ones that are under 10 minutes. Which is good. Just make sure you watch it all the way. Even at double speed. Even in the background. The goggles, they do nothing. Was that... That was Homer. What was that? I can't remember the episode. Wasn't it Homer? Does Diana have allergies? Might give her steroid drops. She does, but, like, this is unseasonable. I thought they were, but she says they're kind of goopy. I'm like, okay. And it could be related to sinus. I don't know. That's for the specialist to decide. Thank you, Mark in NC, for coming in and commenting. I will be rewatching this a few times. I am hip deep in these decisions right now. Tears. And again, this video was about relationships. Time to tell. It'll take long reflection. Bottom line is, with this kind of stuff, you got to know that the other person is not... I mean, you can't change somebody else. Somebody has to understand what they're doing in a certain situation that is not leading to a good outcome. And that does not mean that you kowtow to the other person. It just means understanding self-destructive behaviors. Not everybody is aware of their self-destructive behaviors. You may very well be living with someone who doesn't want to be happy. I've known those people. Despite what they say, they don't want to be happy. Because if they did, they'd make different decisions. But instead, they choose not to see that their decisions have outcomes. Cause and effect. Consequences to actions. Right? I want to be happy. Then why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep... all the decisions you can make, why this one? Why this self-destructive decision? Why? Don't blame me. I didn't make the decision. I wasn't telling you to make that decision. I would not have made that decision. Do not blame me for the decision you made. And... don't blame me for responding. That's on me in terms of how to respond. So yeah, I been there too many times to count. 0 minutes left. We're almost done with the new print. Thank you everybody for popping over and watching the new video there. I know everyone's over there watching. So while you're watching, oh, it's McBain. Oh, McBain. The goggles, they do nothing. I remember he was falling through acid or something like that. Couldn't remember if it was Homer or what. Was that the one with Fallout Boy? Ah. Okay, flip it over to quad view. Avaline, the new video just dropped. You came in just in time. Avaline. Sweet Aveline, ba ba ba. She always shows up in chat. So chat. Sweet Aveline, ba ba ba. Oops, that did not go in there. I don't know if I'm gonna need to burn these off. Just watching it now. Awesome. Everyone give the new one. It was Millhouse's Fallout Boy. Well, I remember it was there was a Fallout Boy. I didn't know if that was the episode. The goggles, they do nothing. like it, Millhouse. Don't have a good Millhouse voice, though. Arg. It's been so long. Every so often I'll see an old Simpsons episode. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll have it on in the background or whatever. Thank you, everybody. I know you're all silent because the new YouTube video has dropped in the brand new advice channel. Thank you, XX Darkstorm XXXXXX. Appreciate you following here on Twitch. I am just in the process of cleaning up the print from today, the Darth Vader figure, white Darth Vader figure. And everybody right now is off onto my YouTube channel, watching in totality and liking, and of course subscribing if they haven't, the new YouTube video that I publish every night at 7 p.m. Pacific. So you timed it just right, Darkstorm. You missed most of my stream yesterday for nothing as they screwed up my multifocal measurements. Oh no! Oh no! It was a good stream yesterday. Well, that just means when the new video drops, then it'll be like, oh wow, I missed that live. Hopefully Liz's internet will be fixed soon so we can start porting over some of the advice videos. Although I have a feeling we're going to be doubling up. Sweet Aveline. Ba ba ba. Thanks for the heads up on the custom URL. Just updated toy review channel URL. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. I have to remember it after 30 days. Although, I think my URLs... I'm not sure what I would call the old Chris Pirillo channel. It's got everything in it. Like, the Chris Pirillo Variety Show. The Chris Pirillo Variety Channel. Because it's got vlogs and silly things and Lego and live and shorts. It's got everything. But what I want to do is make... The tech is coming back tomorrow. What is? Oh, on my channel? Chris Pirillo Amateur Hour. There you go. That will probably bring a different group. Sorry you missed the last couple streams. No worries, Shibby. I did notice your comment on Instagram, and it was very helpful. It was very nice, very kind of you. My Instagram stories, the one I did yesterday got shared like 12 times. I'm like, whoa. These inspirational quotes and stuff. The one, the short that I posted today did really well on Twitter. So I'm just going to continue to do that every morning. And I think as much as I've tried different backgrounds, I kind of like taking it outside with the mountains behind me. It's kind of inspirational. It's legit. I'm sure someone's going to say, oh, it's a fake background. No, it's real. It's legit. No worries, Shibby, though. The new video is up and out in the new YouTube channel. And what I'm going to try to do is confirm, I'm like, I want to move my name, Chris Pirillo, to the new YouTube channel. I don't want to name it Chris Pirillo Advice. I want to name it I want that to be Chris Pirillo. Because then when people go to the Chris Pirillo YouTube channel, it doesn't look like a catastrophe. It looks like it's, wow, he's doing well, kind of thing. Even if, you know, even if it's going to be a slow build. But I don't know if I can transfer my that name because I'm verified. I'm like, well, can I transfer my verification over to the other channel, or do I have to get re-verified? Because that's what I want to do. And I don't know who to talk to about that because I don't want to lose my verification. May have to file a ticket. Just watching the stream a bit. No worries. Good luck. Good luck with that. The new advice video channel has been going like gangbusters. I'm happy with the stats. Happy with where it's going. I'll take a break from removing these supports in just a moment and take a look at the new comments that have come in on tonight's video. More relationship advice. I do not know everything, that's for sure. You got to accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Thank you for following, Galley Cat. You can verify the other channel and leave the other channel with all of its contents. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the other the old Chris Pirillo channel. See, I've got several, but like there are the YouTube channels, right? The new one doesn't even have a custom URL, and what I want to do is basically transfer the custom URL from the old one to the new one, but I don't want to lose the verification process, or my verification in the process, because my old YouTube channel is just burned. Yeah, Shibby, it's a white Vader. Like, I've done a lot in my old YouTube channel, a lot, and I'm like, you know, I know people know that, but like, I'm just tired of them going there and then like going, oh, no one ever watches your videos anymore, you suck. Well, if I do an advice channel and like do it from scratch like that, I feel it'll be better. So the old channel will be more like the Chris Pirillo Variety Show, Chris Pirillo Variety Streamer. I don't know. I gotta come up with a good word. It's the old Locker Gnome channel is the bottom line. So I'll have Locker Gnome, and then I'll have Chris Pirillo. So maybe it'll flip back to Locker Gnome, and then Chris Pirillo. When people go looking for Chris Pirillo, they'll be redirected to the new channel. Hello, Galley Cat. Hello there. Hello there. Oh, guess I wasn't done. Channel verification only for channels with 100,000 or more. Well, guess I'm gonna have to wait on moving the Chris Pirillo name over. It's gonna take a while to get to 100,000. It's gonna take a long ass while. A long while, if I ever do make it. So until then, I'm basically going to, because the only videos that are getting any traction, it doesn't matter if I record a really good video or a short video, they get the same amount of views. So I'm like, fine, I'll just do a short video, and I'm reposting them everywhere else, so they're not really unique to YouTube. So, well, that solves that problem. Years from now, when I get to 100,000 on the advice channel, because it'll take a while, but I believe I can do it. Rome was not built in a day. Then I'll push, and I'm like, can I get that moved over? But it sucks. Renaming your old channel will also result in it being unverified. Yeah, I know, but that's why I wanted to see if I could get it. Basically transfer the verification over, but as it stands, it just may be Chris Pirillo indefinitely, and then the new channel is Chris Pirillo Advice, or Chris Pirillo, some good search term that people are looking for. Chris Pirillo, something simple. Chris Pirillo Advice, of course, is the kind of the bulk of it. Inspirational, motivational advice, Chris Pirillo life advice, but the custom domain is like Chris Pirillo Advice, you know, because I mean I want the username to be the same as the channel name, so Chris Pirillo Advice. Edward Ferguson, thank you very much, and that doesn't surprise me. I mean the new video's up now. I don't know. Sorry, I can't paste it because I'm still taking these supports off. But you've posted some inspirational stuff, so we kind of think. Similarly to one another, Edward. Just the head left. Thank you, Kurt. There is the new YouTube channel video. I kind of miss feeling like I'm abandoning the old channel, but I guess, you know, doing the daily shorts, some people are commenting. It only takes 15 seconds out of your day. I'd be surprised if you couldn't find any inspiration, and honestly, if there was anything that was ever going to, you know, yield any kind of results in the old channel, it would probably be through shorts like that are like, oh, you know, actually, Chris, these are pretty good. I'm not good at putting them all into a playlist. Kind of have to do that manually. But at least I'm tagging them shorts. And so help me God, if YouTube just stops doing shorts with all the... I'm like, really? And we're gonna do it? I'm not making any money, that's for sure. Get your drops in. Drop and pop, people. Drop and pop. It's always a quiet time when the new video drops. I know, which is good. I'd rather y'all stick with me here, but like go and watch the YouTube video than not watch the YouTube video at all. It's very helpful when you do that. It's very helpful. Immensely. Got to go fine, got to go fine, got to go fine, got to go fine, got to go fine. Alright, gonna check the comments. Gonna clear off some of the supports here before we begin to build. Gonna reply to a couple of comments here. I'm sure new ones have come in. Thank you again for watching the new YouTube video in totality before popping off, and thank you for liking and commenting, and if you're not already subscribed, you can say, hey, I was one of the first dozen subscribers over there, now almost up to 200. Woo! Got the goal. Here we go. Fram Dog comes in, very nuanced video. I liked how you said the part about death by 1,000 cuts. Boundaries in some of the relationships should be greater than not being in it. Precisely. Did I spell precisely right? I did not. Precisely. Thank you for that comment on the new YouTube video. And thank you, Sassy. Is it just Sassy NY? Sassy NY. Hello, Sassy NY. Are you sassy? I'm sassy too. I'm also sarcastic. But I'm not NY. I'm WA. So if you're sassy NY, I am sarcastic WA. Chubby Stormtrooper commented on the video and says, thank you for your videos, Chris. Glad you like them. Thank you for watching all the way through, Chubby Stormtrooper. Pez Liz comments and says, I let one relationship drag on too long. Looking back, I'm glad I made the effort. It taught me a lot. Better than no effort. No learning. Thank you, Liz. Edward Ferguson putting his money where his mouth is and commenting on the new video. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. And having a partner who gives you the freedom to do so. It's true. Big Fan says 100%. I agree with you. Thanks. Jesse Moreno comes in. Count on their comments. Letting go of a relationship is very hard, but once one side leaves that relationship, it's going to end. A relationship takes two to work. Definitely two to tango. Dark Toy Lord says, if you look at your partner and feel like you are no longer looking at your best friend, then it's time to move on. That's a fair assessment that everyone has to determine. Oops. And being with someone doesn't always mean always liking everything they do. You can't hurry love, so don't be afraid if you've made the wrong decision and need to move on. Give it time. Kurt Grosser coming in with the song pun. Baron Von Bunyip. I found all the little things are just as important as the big things. Made that mistake in the past and learned from it. Compromise, compromise, compromise. A good word for every relationship. Thank you. Good array of comments there. New comment from Aveline Fretch. Thank you very much. She writes, this advice means so much just because I know it's going to help someone find the courage to leave a relationship that is hurting them. From experience, if you stay with someone you love, but they keep hurting you, you will soon lose yourself. A good relationship builds you up, not breaks you down. Absolutely. But you got to be willing to be built up at the same time. Some people, they got to work on themselves before they can even come close to working on a relationship. Galley Cat barely made that drop. Well, you know what? It still counts. It still counts. It still counts. If you made it. And hello from New York, Sassy. Sorry, I was catching up. I just posted. I've got a. Even though I've done a lot of YouTube videos, I just recently launched my advice YouTube channel. Every day I record advice on these streams. I started around 6 p.m. Showcase the things I got. Like today, I got this awesome Star Wars pet bowl. I don't have a pet, but I eat cereal out of this stuff. And so then I move on. Usually 3D print something. In this case, I'm printing a white Darth Vader, not to be confused with the iridescent pearl Darth Vader. Slightly different whites. One has kind of got the pinkish hue. The other one's a pure white. You can see the difference. It's subtle, but it's there. And then at 7 p.m. Pacific, after I start streaming at 6 p.m. Pacific, because I'm in Seattle, I publish a new YouTube video, an advice video in my new YouTube channel. My old YouTube channel, I've posted a lot of stuff there, but I've been posting a lot of shorts, inspirational quotes, motivational quotes. I call it morning motivation, and share those all over social media. So inevitably, you can follow me everywhere and hopefully get a little inspiration in the evening or the daytime. People seem to be liking it. Today's advice video is about in a relationship, how to tell it's time to move on from a relationship, based upon a question that someone asked me in chat, and so I answered it in a video. And tonight's video was about, what was tonight's video? What did we record? Oh, tips on how to be happy. Three ways that you can ensure your happiness, or like basically habits that you can start doing if you want to be happy. Because that's, a lot of people are on like, oh, I need to be happy. I'm like, do you? You can't be happy all the time. You can't. It's just not practical. But I gave people some tips. I shot it live, so you may have missed it live, but don't worry, all the things that I do live like that end up making their way over to YouTube. Okay, so I don't have anything printing right now, so unfortunately, what you see in this particular view isn't really exciting. Sorry for the shoving my palm in your face. Way to go, Chris. Just what I needed, your palm. 5-point palm exploding heart technique. I'm still working on it. Still working on it. Hasn't worked yet. Still working on it. Need to watch Kill Bill Volume 2 another few times. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, I need to get those hands ready, don't I? Yeah, I do. Ah. You can't hurry, love. No, you'll just have to wait. Oh. I cannot sing, but that does not stop me. Ah! You love those movies so much? I've set that as my ringtone before, and every time it happens, like I have that ringtone going on, and I'd be in the store and you'd hear, and I would stop. I would like freeze, right? And everyone would like look at me, and I would just be like ready, like look like I was ready to attack, like, you know what I'm saying? Was it theme from Ironsides or whatever? It would play, and like some people would laugh, right? I would just like, I would get like basically kind of hunch over. It would be like, I'm like ready to attack, like something's going on. People are like, what the hell? Ain't no regular old phone ringtone. I believe in throwing people off. I believe in being dinner conversation. See, Sassy? I told you. I told you. You're sassy NY, and I'm sarcastic WA. That's not really sarcastic. That's just more mischievous. Okay, so I'm mischievous WA. Mischievous. What I'm doing right now is in these particular models, unfortunately, They print well. I've done so many of the Vaders. I've got a full array of hologram. I've got to print, I think, a couple others because my daughter Jedi wants a green Princess Leia, and they articulate, right? Because that's what I'm about to put together. She wants a pink one. She says she also wants I did a pink one. She wants a white one, a green one, and then the hologram blue one, which was a fun filament. That was such a fun filament. Just finished watching the advice video. Ikafar Twitch, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. I enjoy sharing my advice when people ask. And of course when people comment and they extend that with other suggestions or advice for the people who might be watching. I always appreciate. It's kind of it's a collaborative kind of thing. Oh, I kind of screwed that up, but oops. Oh, I have an Aziz Rainbow. I apologize, Kurt. That's the first time I've seen it. Alright, I just recharged the lights, so we'll go red, yellow, green, blue, pink, purple. There you go. You got your rainbow. Taste a rainbow. What's the schedule for those? The advice videos? Well, I usually record them here on Twitch right around 6:30 at this point. And then they go live or public on YouTube at 7 p.m. Pacific. You can turn on notifications in the hopes that, you know, they actually work. Let's get screwed in. You left a comment on the video? Alright, thank you, Krillin. By the way, Krillin, I answered your question yesterday. You were asking, like, how not to offend. I gave an answer. Now, it may not be the answer you like, but it's my opinion about being accountable and being respectful and admitting when you've stepped over someone's boundaries. Because that's possible. I do that all the time. I say things that offend all the time. I never do it with intention. And I'm very clear about that, and always willing to apologize. Like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. Okay, now I've got the trick to getting the cape on is angling it first. Can't do it straight on. There we go. I get worried because I've chipped a few of these. And this is kind of chipped. I think they all probably get chipped, but the thing is, you can't tell that they're chipped because, number one, they don't really move from there. And two, because the helmet covers up that part of the cracked. I shouldn't say chipped, but I can always reprint another one. That's not a problem. So here we go. We got a white Vader. We've got we got 3 shades of clear / white Vaders. Very subtle difference. Very subtle difference between these two. 3. It was some good advice. Oh, thank you very much. And the new advice video, just for everybody to see it again, is right there. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to comment, and then I'll do the Vader time. Thank you very much. Ooh, we got quite a few new comments. 4 hours ago, Cassie Lowe came in. From the Don't Make This Mistake When Meeting People video. She said, I attribute my patience to my many years in retail and customer service roles in my younger years. In fact, if I see someone being a jerk to a service worker, I have to bite my tongue at times. There are times I have apologized at the end of the interaction for being a little bit of a jerk. I've done that too. At least I'm aware of it, yes. As for the gentleman who was rude to you, and she's talking about my story, I try to think of it like this. When someone acts that way, you have no idea what is their box of life at the moment. They could be having the worst day ever and just took that moment to lose their cool, trying to take it personally. Then again, there are some people who are just unhappy. Yeah, I'd think that, but he was just in that moment before being very kind and complimentary to to one of the clerks. It was one hell of a mood snap. Framdog comes in and comments on yesterday's video, don't make this mistake when meeting people. 2 hours ago, it said, nice video. Feels like your life advice is very much on point, and the customer service part made me laugh. It's hard to emote over text. Please let me not ever act like the last guy at Thrift. Right on. Jonas Cromwell, commenting on yesterday's video 2 hours ago. I addressed a rather grouchy coworker today who snapped at me. I was pretty patient and said, that's too sharp of a way to address me. I'm trying to help you. She quickly apologized, and I added, there have been several times when you've addressed me too sharply. She had really demotivated me to help her before when I spent some time fixing a problem for her, but when I sent an email and told her in person, she said, it took long enough. Truth is, I was done with her then. Today, when she popped off, I was done and confronted it. If it happens again with her, I don't think I will be so nice. I don't want to be criticized for helping. You're doing the right thing. Sometimes we need to see our poorer behavior before we can begin to change it. Good one. Baron Von Bunyip comes in with a comment. Thanks again for watching the video all the way through. I can fully empathize with your entire video. Thank you. I wish it didn't happen. Baron Von Bunyip also commenting on the how to find out if someone else is interested in a relationship video. I think it's just the fear of rejection that holds everyone back. So sack up and muster a few seconds of courage. Yes, this is easier said than done. But the rewards could last a lifetime. Matheson Steplock comes in on tonight's video. Comments, this advice applies to friendships too. Absolutely. A lot of the advice I lay down is not specific to the, the core topic, but it definitely has, you can maneuver and apply it to different areas of your life. Larzeus on tonight's video. I've had this happen on my last relationship. I was going through a rough patch with my girlfriend, and she told me that she used to feel happy at the beginning, but now she's not feeling so great. She said she needed me to be more supportive, but she never told me what I needed to be supportive in. She mentioned that her therapist told her that her relationship should always be fulfilling. I told her what you had said, that we need to just work things through since all relationship has issues. She disagreed and said that her parents never had issues. Oh God. The whole compared to parents thing. You're never going to win, Larzeus. You will never win. No. Here's the problem. If they start comparing you to their parents, just understand this. Their parents walk on water. Everybody's parents, not everybody's maybe, but if she's saying that, her parents walk on water and you're not Jesus. And you will never be Jesus and you will never walk on water. And she is holding you, it sounds like, to an expectation that you're never going to be able to meet because you'll never be like her dad. And the fact that she's saying that tells me she's inadvertently trying to compare you to her dad, even if she's not saying it. Even if she's not saying it. And they didn't have issues because it was a different dynamic. It was a completely different dynamic. This is a different relationship. And it takes two. This is not just unilateral. We moved on, but I'm glad to know I wasn't being a problematic BF for wanting to work things through. Hey, you tried. That's what matters. It's easy to give up. So people who are ready, so if someone has a chance and cares, if someone cares enough about you and the relationship, then they won't quit. But if they quit, they're telling you everything you need to know. Krillin64, great advice. While it might not be right for everyone or in parts right for some, it is, however, a great place to start and some solid advice, I agree, and I heard from some different people over the years. Well, there's a lot of opinions on the matter. It's true, I don't know everything. Devon comes in with I've got a bad feeling about this. No, it's good. Thank you for all the comments there on the YouTube video tonight. Every relationship is different and should not be compared. It's true. Can't do it. Don't do it. When people do that, they're reaching. They're scrambling. When they drag up old relationships, it's never going to work. When they compare to parents, when they drag family into it, it's never going to work. Ever. It won't. Despite what they try. We've got a little overhang here. Dark Toy Lord, my mother is a so my wife doesn't need to worry about me comparing her. Yes, I understand that. I understand. They for sure had issues at some point. They just don't want to bring it up. That's my feeling, Ikafar. Or they just dealt with it differently. In the different dynamic, different personalities. Or they want it to seem perfect. Yeah, that's my feeling. That's my feeling. Based on my experience. So thank you again for all the comments on tonight's video. Really good. I mean, they will continue to come in. Some people get them a day later. But yeah, they look the same white in this view. But I assure you these are different whites. That's a solid milky white. It's like a pink white. That is the iridescent pearl. And then this is like a translucent, transparent. Different. Sweet. Can't have too many Darth Vaders. That's my humble opinion. I could be wrong. And the next thing I'm going to print is not going to be white. Maybe I should do a white Leia. I wonder if I should ask Jedi if she wants to do a white Leia. I got a Vader time. So I'm going to do that Vader time for Larzeus. Give me a second. I got to move things over. Now that I've completed the building of tonight's print. Grab the Vader helmet. Here we go. Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, poke me in the coconut, and they did. And they did. Had me going like, ha 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 ha. Nothing I could do but yell. When these birds attacked me. When I tried to run, I fell. And then these kids start laughing. And then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, 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 jump, and stop. Put me down. I like to groove and boogie. Yeah! I kind of had an ad-lib in there. The copy and pasting didn't exactly bring everything over. But it was close. Vader in a flannel? Yes! And I'm hoping that I'm going to get more flannels tomorrow at the thrift sale. I'm hoping. Keeping my fingers crossed for a good thrift sale tomorrow on clothing. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, I gotta get the measuring tape. I gotta figure out what my waist size is. I know inseam is 32, so I need to be something 32, right? So it's I'm thinking I 32, 32, 30, 32. I'm not sure. I just need to find things that fit. I'm 34, 32. I don't think I'm 34. No, I'm definitely not. I can tell you assuredly I am not 34. I know that. I am confident I'm not 34. Age-wise, I'm 48. But waist size, I've got to measure, and so I'm going to ask Diana to help if I can. So who do we have to raid tonight? Who have we not raided in a bit? Scrolling through. We just raided Brit, like when she was cosplaying last week or so. Yoka we have not raided in a while. She was doing some Topps Chrome Star Wars stuff. We can raid Yoko. It's been a while. You think I'm 30? No. I don't think we've done... Yeah, if Fred just went live, yeah, I know, but I think we haven't done Yoko since Fred. I know it's been a while. Oops. I was filming everywhere. You think I'm a 29-32? It's possible. I think I'm a 30-32. I'm definitely not 17-32. But I'm 32. I know that. I don't buy pants professionally. Shirts, I can just put them on. I'm like, oh yeah, that fits. Is this bad? You're guessing my waist? It is, but like I kind of gotta know. So I got to make sure I grab the measuring tape for Diana to help with. Because otherwise, it's a problem. 33. It's not. I'm not 33. I know that. It's either going to be a 33 or a 28. Or I'm sorry, a 30 or a 28. So she may be, I don't know where she's at, because Yoko was streaming. I don't know how she started or where she is. Oh, those are really cool cards. Oh man, those are really cool cards. I want this set now. The Galaxy collectible cards. Brian 56K is also gem cutting. Yoko's probably going to raid Fred. That would not surprise me if she ends up pouring over to Fred when she wraps, because that would make sense. I know she's in the same team. On the same team, right? Petite section? I am not petite. That's for sure. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you to all the new followers for following. Very appreciated. And I hope to see you again in future broadcasts. I'm live every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, geeking out, answering questions, hanging out. You know, in these days, you know, I'm trying to chillax a little bit more, but know that I very much appreciate the time that you spend with me, and I enjoy spending with you. Sassy NY, no worries. Oh, you remember the old videos? No worries. Well, I'm still here every night, 6 p.m. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hope. Keep my fingers crossed. Yeah, that's right. Eclipse Empire's got those are the tier 3 sub emotes. You could they're locked away to tier 3, because otherwise people would spam the hell out of them. Cine Up we have rated recently, Avaline, but he's also someone that I like rating, if only to build him up as well. Yeah, I love you. I appreciate you, and at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. We're going to be Tusken rating Yoko. Live and love you to Yoko. She's going through the new Star Wars Galaxy, the foil, or I guess kind of the cards, chrome cards. It's a big deal. I'm gonna start that raid because like YouTube, or not YouTube, oh my god, listen to me. Thank you for watching the YouTube video too and commenting on the new YouTube videos. Very, very appreciated. I'll be watching for your new comments as they come in. We are going to be Tusken rating Live and Love You to Yoko in 3, 2, yeah, good. Kurt's got his Tusken Raider emote ready. Ready? Everyone got him ready? Got him copied to the clipboard? Here we go. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I gotta get it ready too. Ah, frack. Boop, 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 boop. No. There we go.
Hey, Tusken Raider.
Woo!
I'll pause here and I'll do a quick recap what we've looked in so far.
All right.
Press the like some of these.
Yeah. Give me the Vaders.